they want for their president, who they want to endorse, and they endorse him, and I'm glad they did.
Do you believe that John McCain supports your views on gay rights and on homosexuality? You have said that homosexuality is a worse threat than terrorism.
Well, I believe John McCain supports the traditional family, and I believe he supports marriage between a man and a woman. And, you know, so...
I know a lot of people, a lot of conservatives weren't very happy with a lot of his views early on. Do you feel he has moved closer to a lot of the views of conservative religious folks?
I think he probably has some, because I think he realized that he needs the conservative base to win this election, and I think that's one reason he probably chose Sarah Palin.
What do you think of the choice of Sarah Palin and all of these controversies around her?
Well, I love her as the choice. 2 months ago, I was reading about her, and I said if there's going to be a woman, that's the woman I want, and that I would choose, and so I'm very happy with that. You know, I agree with what Obama said. Family, children shouldn't be an issue, and we have to keep in mind that children have a will of their own. And you can't expect a parent to be with their child everywhere they go. Children make their own decisions, and parents can do the best job they know how to rear their children, you know, as best they can. And that child, when they become a young person, they make their own choices, and sometimes they're not right. I'm very proud of the fact that the Palin family is saying, you know, we're standing by our daughter. I'm sure if they could have chosen, they would rather this had not happened, but it's happened, and so they're going to stand by her. They're going to be supportive.
Do you think that she should marry this young man? She's 17 years old. It's a bit young to be getting married.
It is young to get married, but that doesn't mean that the marriage is going to fail. It means that they're going to have some challenges in their life, young life, and you know, I don't know the Palins personally. My thought is that they probably discussed this and talked about it. And I would be to make their marriage work. A lot of people get married at 17 years of age, and I don't. You know, I think they're there to support. And
tell me what you think about Barack Obama. You're obviously supporting John McCain on the issues you've been very vocal about and passionate about, the issue of homosexuality. Mm-hmm. What do you think will happen to this country if Barack Obama is elected president?
Well, if Barack Obama, I can't say his name. I think that he's already opened his arms to the homosexual agenda, and I think that we will see a lot of laws put into place, hate crime laws, which I think, and a lot of other people think, will limit the freedoms of conservatives, especially religious people. And I'm for religious freedom. I don't care what your religion is. This country was founded upon people being able to express their religion. And hate crime laws goes to what a person is thinking, and the law shouldn't deal with that. They can't read minds.
Well, the hate crimes laws already include the basis of race and gender. Should we strike those?
No, those are immutable qualities. You didn't choose. You didn't say wake up one day and say I'm going to be white. You were born white. Other people are born black or whatever. A certain race. That's an immutable quality that we have no control over. Homosexuality, although they try to say they're born that way, they're not. There's never been really one shred. Well, okay. There's a lot of good science that says there's never a gene, homosexual gene's never been found. And so, but I go back to this. The God that I know and love, who loves all of us regardless of what the sexual orientation is, would not say in his word that something is an abomination and then make somebody where they had no choice. That's not a loving God. And so, in God,
maybe he didn't call it an abomination.
He did call it. He said a man lying with a man is an abomination. That's homosexuality.
But didn't the Old Testament have a lot of things about all kinds of things like shellfish and not eating shellfish and all
I'm
of
glad
that?
you asked that question. You see, in the Old Testament, there's God's moral law, which is the character of God himself. That never changes. There's ceremonial law that he had only for his children of Israel. That has changed. We don't need that anymore. And so that's the difference. You have to understand what the Bible's teaching. There's ceremonial law, which we don't have anymore today. We don't need it anymore. You know, Jesus said, certain laws will pass away. That's what he's referring to. Moral law is the same yesterday, today, and forever. And that's what has not changed. The very character of God is always the same, and it's holiness. And it's just not homosexuality. It's any sexual immorality. Is something that God does not ordain.
Well, just like Sarah Palin's daughter having premarital sex.
I know. And premarital sex is not right, okay? And the fact that her family is standing with her is not saying they're condoning what she did. They're saying a mistake was made, and we're going to deal with it. It's my hope that their daughter has said, I was wrong, and I'm sorry, and she has a relationship with the Lord. She's confessed that to him, and she has forgiveness. And then you move on. That's what life's all about.